Good morning and welcome to Talk of the Town. On today's episode, we have Faraz Shaukat in conversation with Dr. Ramesh Pathirane, Minister of Plantation Industries. What do we have today, Faraz?
Everybody is talking about an export economy, and the theme or the big message was export or perish. So how is our plantation industries doing? What is our income deriving from that export? The most valuable commodity in Sri Lanka at the moment, US dollars, as the doctor will tell you from the governor of the central bank.
Well, despite the difficulties we encountered in 2021 and 2022, Sri Lankan plantation sector and also the industrial sector performed decently. That's why we managed to record 13.1 billion export income, which was the highest ever recorded value in relation to export last year in 2022. Out of that 13.1 billion, plantation sector contributed with 3.77 billion last year, and that was again the highest value from the plantation sector exports. This year, I think we should be able to go to about 3.5 billion due to global recession. Our exports have come down, not only in Sri Lanka, all the other countries are affected because that it's slightly come down, but still we hope that we would be able to get 3.5 billion in 2023 as well.
And Dr. Pathirane, in terms of value, it's gone up in terms of dollars. But as we all know, lots of the costs have gone up, and so the prices have generally gone up. If we were to examine it in terms of volume, how are we doing in terms of volume?
Well, tea production came down last year to 250 million kilos, partly because of the fact that there was a fertilizer matter, as all of us knew. But the production of coconut was highest ever recorded figure last year, and we produced 3.2 billion nuts. And the rubber production wasn't that bad as well, and the cinnamon was also, it didn't come down actually. So tea was badly affected, as we all knew. It's because of the fertilizer matter. Fertilizer was not available, and the prices were also very high at that time. But thankfully the prices are coming down, global prices are also coming down, the Sri Lankan price are also coming down, and it's freely available now. Hopefully this year we will go up to about 275 million kilos of tea production, which is still below the average production.
So that's looking quite good. The potential for tea is, I would say, not fully exploited, is it?
Yeah, you are true, Farah. There are 2-3 factors affecting that scenario. Traditionally, we've been exporting tea for more than 125 years now. Our tea generally goes to traditional importing countries, including Iran, Iraq, Russia, Syria, Turkey. Those are the countries, and they are also there are a lot of civil unrest in those countries. The last one was this, Russia and Ukraine civil war, and both countries imported substantial quantity of tea from Sri Lanka. One thing was that, and second thing is global tea market is also not expanding. To tell you the truth, it was shrinking last year by 5%. So out of 7 billion export market of tea, we have 1.2 billion. That's nearly 15% of the market. Yes, Kenya, China and India, they produce more tea than Sri Lanka, but our tea still fetch a very high price in the global market. We sell at $4 per kg, whereas Kenya and Indian tea fetch a price of about $2 to $2.5. And on the other hand, what we lack here is that we constantly push the exporters to do the value addition, but it's only 40% of the Sri Lankan tea is currently value added. The rest is going to the world market as bulk tea, which is not the correct way to do that. So we are concentrating on brand building and also value addition, which is the way forward for Ceylon tea.
Dr. Ramesh Pathirane, it's been absolutely enjoyable talking to you, listening to some very professional answers. I do wish that we can replicate your talent in the rest of government, where we can hopefully achieve what I call MPH, meritocracy, pragmatism and honesty.
Thank you, Faraz. All the best to you as well.
Thank you, Faraz, and thank you, Dr. Ramesh Pathirane. And it's now back to the studio with Dom and Asanka. Have a great day.